31st of March, United versus Coventry City, and Coventry City, one of the season's high flyers early on, one of the sides that United have already beaten. Highfield Road, United going for the double. They've already had a double over Luton Town. Can they do the same again this afternoon? Hughes forward, and Neil Webb back after that 7-month absence, just not quite able to get to that one. Neil Webb out with an Achilles rupture after 4 games. Went off injured in Gothenburg as England played Sweden. He's had surgery, he's back in action as United are heading towards Wembley in the FA Cup and towards safety in the league. There's Webb, beaten to it though by Mickey Jin. And across comes Pallister. And tremendous save by Jim Leighton, but he was only saving the ball from going out for a corner. Ince to Webb to Wallace, but not quite. Billing. This is Jim out to the left hand side. Not so very far away from the head of Cyril Regis, still in play with Gallagher. And Webb back in defence there, and United getting caught a little bit at 6s and 7s, but the offside flag saves them. Also in the United side this afternoon, number 3 Colin Gibson. Caught a glimpse of him just a moment ago before play switched to the right hand side. Gibson out almost 2 years. Here's a chance, and a good save by Grizovic, and the stab from Hughes. Steve Grizovic spread himself there and knocked that one away, and now he organises his defence with his corner. Knocked away by Grizovic, the big keeper. And here is Colin Gibson now. Wallace. Not so very far away from Paul Ince. It's not very often you see Ince getting up there to use his head in that way, but he wasn't so far off. Pallister. That's more, as we usually see, Ince winning the ball back in midfield. And McClure seemed to be a little puzzled that that throw was given Coventry's way. Pallister, McClure, and a break downfield by United. Hughes. He's got Phelan square, tried the shot there, and the ball was bobbled at the last moment. The leg struck air, then the ball. And Grizovic swept up. Leighton's turn to organise things. To Hughes, and Hughes the shot, but Grizovic again, narrowing the angle, and dropping on that one on the 6-yard line, and clearing downfield. Hughes, always under pressure. And receives the ball from his keeper. 2-3 men converge on him every time. Pallister for Donaghy. He's back after a loan spell back with his old club Luton Town. United needed him for the FA Cup. He came back in and he's here in action here in March. Chance for United, but they all waited for that one to come to them, and in the end it's Mike Phelan with a chance to put the cross over. Bodies everywhere as the ball drops for Gibson. And Gibson puts it out to the left-hand side where he thought he'd find Danny Wallace, and instead it goes out. Speedy flick forward. Regis back, and Jim out onto the left-hand side for Smith. David Smith. And that ball off Pallister. Gary Pallister. A little rush of blood there as he tried to clear. Just got a flick to it. And it glanced across his own goal. Trevor Peake, the Coventry skipper, forward from him. Smith and Regis, and a bit of a tussle over on that side. Lee Martin, the United substitute, just looks on as Paul Ince does most of the work and comes away with the ball. Ince to McClare. To Hughes. Chance for Hughes. Oh yes! The left foot shot of Mark Hughes, and that's 1-0. McClare started it after the run by Ince, picked out Mark Hughes, and that left foot shot straight across the face of the goal, and 26 minutes gone. That's 1-0. Ince to Phelan. Quite able to hold that one in, but happy to be back in football. 3 knee operations Colin Gibson's had. At one stage he was advised to give up the game, but decided to continue. Found himself back in the side at Southampton, scored a goal in that game, and here he is again today in action. But here's a breakthrough for Coventry, and that wasn't so very far away. Hughes again. Peake's there, so too is McClare, and McClare once again deciding to continue playing when others would have given up, and he got that ball back. It's Livingston, the Coventry substitute, who shot just a few minutes ago, didn't go so very far away from the goal, but United still lead. Martin. Hughes, the goal scorer. McClare. Steve Grizovic, the long ball downfield from the man who was a former policeman, once upon a time a policeman with Christopher Dean, the ice skater. Here's Livingston again on the right-hand side. That shot easily taken by Jim Webb. Wallace. Webb at the second attempt to Hughes. I thought he was going to catch that one, he certainly caught that. Hughes asks for the applause. The Webb flick. Hughes looked as though he was going to catch that one in rugby style, then hammered it in, and Agrizovic appeals for handball, but the referee says no, it's the chest. The hands were spread out in front of him. Bang, and it goes. 2 goals from Mark Hughes. And it's still 2-0 for United. Still Lee Martin, and he tries the shot, and it wasn't so far away. Lee Martin, 1 goal to his credit so far, and that was an in-off last season at West Ham, when Alvin Martin came in with a tackle and the ball went into the net off Lee Martin. And here's Lee Martin again. Pallister, McClare, Wallace but beaten to it by Edwards, who was back in defence there and doing well for Coventry, and it stays at 2-0. Agrizovic for the catch. And it's feeling safely back to Jim Leighton. Takes over from Gibson. Wallace was beaten in the back deck. And it's half time, and Mark Hughes goes after 26 and 35 minutes. And United lead 2-0. That wasn't so very far away from David Speedy, who got himself around behind the defence, and Colin Gibson telling his colleagues what he thought of that one. Agrizovic. Little fellas combining there. Jim and Smith and Speedy, but in the end the long ball downfield is picked up by Billing, and away come Coventry again down the right. Gibson's challenge, Livingston on the right now. And Martin will clear. Who scored his first league goal for United in that 4-1 win at Highfield Road earlier in the season. United's first away win of the season. And here's Livingston. He's been popping in for Coventry just lately, but not this time. McClare to Wallace. Webb coming up on the inside. McClare in the centre. Wallace trying to get that ball past Billing, and has a second chance. 1-2 with McClare, but Danny Wallace just took his eye off the ball at the last moment. Gibson. And Hughes. play. McClare on the left. And Webb in the box, but a little push by Webb. It wasn't Webb in fact, it was Ince. And Ince apologises to the crowd behind that goal. Takes over, there's Wallace, can he get round the outside? No, not this time, and Ibisevic is back. As Gallagher is the sweeping up for Coventry. Hughes. And that would almost get through, and Wallace was turning away. Just turned away slightly as the ball came over from Mark Hughes. Speedy. Smith. And run by Edwards. Gin to Smith. Smith trying to get in. Lucky Gin. Smith again. Coventry working it well down this left side. Pallister there, forced to give away the corner. Still 2-0, and not long to go. This is Gallagher with the corner. And that's Leighton with the top corner. That's another corner. Regis who got his head to that one, and it wasn't so very far away. And I think Steve Livingston having a word with John Leighton, congratulating him on that one. Shorter corner this time. And Leighton is there to get that one as the header came in. Regis and the big man plays out his hand. Speedy off the bar and away by Brooks. That wasn't so very far away from Speedy. Now United on the rebound. Ince, what a run forward. But just that last touch, but here's Webb. And that's off the bar at the other end, and that's wide from Wallace. Both crossbars hit. And here's Ince, what a lovely run forward. Got the ricochet off the defender, Webb onto the bar, and the drive was wide. Hughes, whose drive was wide just a couple of moments ago. Danny Wallace off the field now, and replaced by Mark Robbins on the left-hand side. And here's Lee Martin. Hughes, Phelan, tries it, but Webb appealing for a penalty there. Gibson. Neil Webb thought there was hands there. The referee is having none of it. Ince to Hughes. Clare to Martin, and a chance for Robbins. Got himself in there, but just couldn't turn that one towards the goal. Robbins getting stronger every game he plays. Take this corner. Robbins, who said he got stronger by every game, and he scored again. A near post header, and Igrizovic no chance, and Mark Robbins makes it 3-0. Back to his keeper. And Hughes in. Seemed to use the hand there, certainly. Igrizovic knew that Mark Hughes was in there. I think Hughes brought it down Maradona style and then collided with the keeper, and the referees decided that it was an offence by Hughes. Final whistle about to go, and 3 more points in the bag for United, thanks to 2 goals from Mark Hughes and 1 from Mark Robbins. And that is another step towards safety. United still 16th in the table, but 3 precious points.